Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about the Go Wild activity badge for the squirrels. I'm going to run through the different requirements here, and then we're going to talk a little bit about how they link to other badges, including the Chief Scouts Acorn Award. So starting, we have animals live all around us, from insects to big deer. Find out some animals live near you and see what you can learn about some animals that live far away. You can think about different pets you have, draw your favorite animals, go mini moose hunting, or try a virtual safari. Um, Obviously, getting out into nature is one of the big parts of scouting. It's great for mental health. It's great for understanding nature, being self-sufficient. That's what Scoutcraft's all about, is being self-sufficient. And introducing early on this kind of aspect of scouting is very important. I like to say that obviously you can do certain things linked in here. The Get Creative Activity badge involves drawing things, especially um, using natural materials like perhaps leaves or mud or whatever, right? So by being able to sort of pull that together into here, you can do that quite easily. Additionally, if you actually go into nature, sort of to do this, then you can also complete the Explore Outdoors activity badge quite easily just by going to a park or something like that, and perhaps even teach a little bit of navigation as you go, and that could contribute to the Navigator Stage activity badge. Moving on, we have lots of animals use plants for food and shelter, including caterpillars, birds. Find what animals are in your local area, what they like to eat, and where they live. You could actually, as it says here, go on a walk and talk about what to find in your park. Again, that's the Explore Outdoors badge. Very easy one to do there. Equally, if you tie this in with the squirrels making their own kind of shelter or their own den, that is part of the Brilliant Builder activity badge. So it's quite easy to link those two together here as well. I'd like to also mention that you can pull in the Let It Grow activity badge here if you're going to actually make some crests or grow some of these other plants that the animals you meet sort of use. If you take back some seeds and things, you can start the Let It Grow activity badge using those. Moving on, we have animals sometimes need our help to stay safe and healthy, especially if people have damaged the places they live. Where to go to make something that helps plants or animals, a bird feeder, bug house, etc. This is quite important actually. If you think about it, the local superhero activity badge can actually um, play into this a little bit. If you make a something for the environment here, it can actually contribute to the very last part of the local superhero activity badge. Um, Additionally, it actually can play into one of the harder badges in scouting to get, at least for that isn't a top award, like for example the King Scout Award, obviously. But the Community Impact Stage Activity badge is, in my opinion, the hardest of the stage activity badges, especially the higher levels of that. But if you have a look at the Community Impact Stage Activity badge level 1, then doing things like creating bug feeders and picking up litter and cleaning up a local area can actually contribute to a good part of that impact stage activity badge, and actually as part of the Millie and Hands program too, in case you're not aware of that. Other than this, there's not much else to really mention. If you run this as part of an actual hike over a couple of hours, that can count towards the Hikes Away stage activity badge. It may be their very first of the stage activity badges for hiking, which is a good start. As you may or may not know, those blue coloured activity stage activity badges, they stay with you all the way up to the age of 25, and you keep adding to them as you gain more skills. So starting off in Squirrels would be a great way to show that your group is really doing well, essentially, um, as those are generally more prestigious than the standard activity badges that are not staged. Moving on to the Chief Scouts Acorn Award and how this can link into there. Obviously, going into the wild here, can easily link to the All About Adventure Challenge award. So making sure that your squirrels pack snacks and a bag and things like that for their little outdoor adventure is one way to tick off a requirement of that Adventure Challenge award, as well as the actual activity of going outside counts for it. And if you um, sort of follow this up with a little bit of a campfire song or something like that, then you can complete the entire of the All About Adventure award in one go while doing this badge if you'd like. Other than that, quite obviously the All Arounders award counts for this quite a bit, environmental preservation and things like that. By sort of going out and helping the environment as we see in this very bottom one, that can count towards part of that All Around Us Challenge award. Other than this, there's not really anything else to link in. But as I mentioned, you could, if you're very clever about things, get some of those stage activity badges, which are prestigious, and you can tick off at least a couple things towards that Chief Scouts Acorn Award, which is the highest award in the Squirrels. Hopefully that's been useful. Have a great day. Bye bye.